WBXO Classic Rock Redefined, a special edition on the Pat Show today. An honor to have on our rock and roll phone one of rock's great drummers and just a super nice guy. It's been a while, and I'm dying to have the chance to talk to Vinny Appice of the band called Last in Line. Vinny, thanks for your time today.
Pleasure to be here. This is a great show, and it's great talking to you, Pat.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, no, it's been, I keep telling Carmine, I gotta get Vinny. He's like, let me know, I'll take care of it. And here it just worked out. As I mentioned, Vinny's in you use the word super group. I've read, I don't know if it's a super group, but it's a great group with Viv Campbell from Def Leppard on guitar, Phil Soussan, I hope I say his last name right, and Andrew Freeman. Last in Line, second album. I fell in love with Heavy Crown and have been playing Devil and Me for a long time, and now the second album's out entitled 2, and I love Landslide, and I've been playing the heck out of Blackout the Sun. Congratulations, It's moving right up the charts really well.
Yeah, we seem to be doing really well, and we're really excited about this album. We feel, this is done with Phil on bass now. We recorded with Phil on bass because Jimmy obviously he's not here.
Right.
And so it went so well, and we're really proud of the way that the album turned out and the songs, and we're getting a great response. The fans are loving it, and everything's good. So we're real excited. We're doing dates right now, so some of the new songs like Landslide and Blackout the Sun are going over really well, and it looks great for a good future for us.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. And as Vinny mentioned, they're on the road. They're coming here to Poughkeepsie at the Chance on May 4th. You can get your tickets right now, 866-777-8932 or thechancetheater.com. How is the songwriting process with it, Vinny? I mean, I know I read enough about it and knew about that. You guys just got together. If the fans don't remember, you and Viv and even Jimmy Bain, part of the original Dio, and you guys just said, hey, let's jam, and it just, hey, why don't we get into doing this? You do a few shows, and it just took off like wildfire?
Yeah, that's what we did. We actually, got together. It was for a fun thing. Viv called up and said, hey, you want to jam? Just get together. I spoke to Jimmy, and he's up for it. And I said, sure, that'd be fun. So we got together, and it was so much fun. We did it twice. Second time, we invited Andy Freeman down. He's a good friend of mine. And he was in town. I said, why don't you come down and sing? We're just playing some old Dio stuff. So he came down, and he sounded so great and blew everybody away. So we decided, hey, it'd be fun to do gigs. So each step, it was like that. And then the gigs led to more gigs, and then that led to a record deal. And so that's what that's how Heavy Crown was born,
Right.
So, yeah, so it's really cool. We have a good time playing together. We hang off the road, we hang on the road. So that's the way it started. Very organic, the way it wasn't a paper band where it looks good on paper, like this guy from this band and this guy from this band.
Right.
It was just, man, we got together and did it. And then, eventually, later on, right before the album, Jimmy Bain passed away, unfortunately, and then we had to get a bass player. So we took some time off, and then we contacted Phil. Phil's an old buddy, an old friend, comes from the same rock school as us, and he came down and played, and it was great. So
no, it's
that's how it became us.
The music really shines. I mean, really good rock and roll between you and Phil. And then Viv just takes it to another level with the guitar. And Andrew Freeman, I got to be honest with you, I really never knew much about him. But he's got some lungs, man. That guy can definitely sing. And he fits the part perfect. I mean, the chemistry with your band here is really cohesive and does a really super job. Looking forward to the live show. What was the songwriting process like, Vinny? Were you guys in a studio, or do you send WAV files around, or how did that work?
No. We're this is a real band. So unlike other things, this is like we get together in a room and jam, start messing around with some different riffs. And it's the same with all the bands I've been in, from Sabbath, Mob Rules on to Holy Diver and all those albums. We never had songs written. What we did was we just went into a room and jammed and come upon, some riffs that worked, and then recorded stuff. Then we would listen to it and decide what to work on, and then build it into a song, write it all. And this way everybody's involved.
Right.
And you got everybody's personality on those songs, So that's the way we did both these Last in Line albums, just sitting in the room jamming and just throwing ideas out and trying them and then making it work,
Yeah,
so it's pretty natural.
Yeah, you would think. I mean, I talk to guys here and there, and we talk about their new albums, and there's some guys are sending WAV files back and forth, and I go, but don't you miss the magic that could occur that you could say, hey, Viv, try this, or Phil, try that? You don't have that. I mean, technology is great, social media and sending stuff back and forth. I'm not a musician, but I think I would want everybody in the room so we could all work off of each other.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, And Sinister, the album I did with my brother Carmine, that was done by sending files all over the place,
Okay.
And, but we worked really hard. Especially, I worked really hard on putting those files together, Some riffs that, like Joe Holstrom sent some riffs over, and I put them together in a format. Then I played to it, and then I had to send it back. Well, I'll let Carmine hear it, then send it back, and say, here's what we're looking for. Can we do it in this sequence? And then he would redo it. That was crazy, but those files went all over the place. But this band, this is a real band. We rehearse together, we write together, and we record together. The whole album is recorded in the studio with all of us. We didn't cut and paste anything, really. So you're right. It's best to be in the same room, And and that's exactly what we did. Hey, Phil, can you try this? Vinny, can you try this? So it was really, really easy.
It just makes more sense. When talking to Carmine with Sinister, and I love Monsters and Heroes and all that stuff, and it was really cool when you put the headset on and you hear you on the left side and Carmine on the right side. You could hear, your styles a little bit different and stuff like that, which was really cool. You mentioned Joe Holstrom.
A song like that song was recorded with the guys from King Cobra. Carmine was going to use it a few years back. So we really liked the song, and so did the record company. So I had to sit there. Carmine played drums on the whole thing.
Right.
And then I had to sit there and take all the tracks of his drums out at certain spots.
Wow.
Where I was going to play. Then I played in those spots.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that took a long time.
Oh my goodness. You mentioned Joe Holstrom, and every time I see Joel, I go, oh my God, I got to be the only guy. I love the tracks. Joel Holstrom's 13, Dying to Live, Scream, Until I Left You. And I saw the video, and I go, oh my God, it's Vinny. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
I said, I would pay to see you 4 guys or 3 guys. I know different singers, Russ Allen and Jeff Scott Soto with Tony Franklin. But, and Joel's another guy. He's just crazy as you guys. He's Cher. He's playing with Cher. He's at TSO. He's at Whitesnake. I'm like, Joel, I said, am I the only guy playing this? Because people call me all the time going, what is this Joel Hoekstra and Scream and Until I Left You? Another great, great album that it just, would get lost out there somewhere. Man.
Yeah, I did that album, and that was another one where Tony was going to play on it, and Tony contacted me and said, hey, you want to do these tracks? And I said, listen to it, and I said, yeah, this is cool. So I did the tracks. I never met Joel. And then the album came out, and then a couple of years later, Joel was booked on a rock cruise, so he contacted me and said, you want to do the rock cruise with me? I said, sure. So I never met him. So I met him on the rock cruise, and we had like an hour and a half rehearsal, and then we played with Russell Allen, and it was fantastic. We all really studied the songs and made sure we knew them, and then they had a quick rehearsal. We killed it on the boat. It was great. So that's a great album, and I just finished his second album too. That's being worked on right now. I mean, Tony and I played on it, and Russell too.
I drive him. I drive him crazy. He's like, I know what you're gonna say. I know, and I know the answer. Logistics wise, it's a pain. Everybody's all over the place. But man, what a great chemistry again with that band. You know, you're busy. You're all over the place. I just saw you were at the Rock and Roll Fantasy in Nashville. I saw the video doing Immigrant Song with next to Steve Smith from Journey, and you're adding all these fills in there left and right. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, you know, Steve is an unbelievable drummer, just like a scientist almost. And then, so it was cool hanging out with him, getting to know him a bit better. And then that was the end of the night on the last night. So we just did a big jam, and I got up and played. And you can't hear him that well because the camera was on my side.
Right.
You know, but it was really a lot of fun, you know, playing that. So just watching him play the Journey stuff, and very cool thing.
Honored to have Vinny Appice, because I don't want to say the other name, that other brother of yours. I got to get it right. Honored to have Vinny on the phone with us on our rock and roll phone today with his band Last in Line coming to the chance on May 4th, released their second album, which I've been playing tracks off, and I will continue to play tracks off. Vinny, what's the best advice you can give some of these aspiring musicians that come to the Rock and Roll Fantasy about, you know, everybody wants to be the rock star, but there's a lot more to it than, you know, to that.
Yeah. Well, you got to work hard. It's a dedication, you know. It's almost like being married. Like you're married to music. It becomes such a big thing in your life and takes a lot of your time up, especially in the beginning, because you be on the road, you're building your career up, you're recording, you're flying here, you're flying there. It's a lot of it's dedication, first of all. You know, you're going to be away from family. You're going to miss holidays, birthdays, things like that. And the other thing is to practice, become great, and you got to be, you know, fairly nice guy and get along with everybody and be on time. That's very important. And you got to learn how to network. You meet people. Carmine's a king of networking. And, you know, next thing you know, they're best friends, and he's got something going with the people he met. So I told him he should write a book about that. Perfect. He does that so well. And then just keep going. Don't get discouraged. You know, you're going to have some times where people reject it and maybe don't like it. What you're doing, you just keep going. And the most important thing is when you start making money or writing, make sure the money goes to you direct.
Right.
Don't let people talk you into, I'll collect everything and then I'll send you guys a check.
Yeah, no.
All that crap.
No, I talked to
very important.
Talk to more guys that are buying as much as they can, trying to buy their rights and their publishing rights back from mistakes back in the day that they signed their life away, and it's like, oh, this is my baby, and I can't even get it back, you know, or doing whatever they can. And a lot more people are starting their own label. You know, even if you get a penny from Spotify, you might as well get everything as much as you can. It's so sad.
Well, you know, I got writing credit throughout the Dio records, and I was offered to have somebody collect for me, like, you know, management, you know, I can do it, and then send you checks. And it's like, and I thought about it, and I went, you know what, I'm just set it up myself. And then I have the Harry Fox agency, who collects royalties of Giant Company, do it for me, and it comes right direct to me. But you can imagine if I chose the other way, and then somebody moves, or you lost contact with them, or you disagreed with them, you think you're going to get checked. You know, you've got another thing coming, as Judas Priest said. So it's very important to set yourself up where you're getting the money direct as much as possible for the band, you know.
No, I hear you, and I love that you do the video behind the kid with Vinny with Sawtooth that you're actually showing. I know Carmine did a lot of that stuff too, you know, giving out instructions, trying to teach, you're taking advantage of at least the video thing, which I thought was really cool. Did you ever get Mom's lasagna pan back from Yoko Ono?
No. I think Yoko's got it.
What a great story. I'm like, oh my God, you had me in stitches when I heard that story a while back of
I know.
Mom cooking lasagna for John Lennon, and she goes to the concert to meet him or something like that and says, can I get my pan back? But that's a typical Italian. That would be my mother and my grandmother going, hey, where's my pan?
Anybody that used the pan of lasagna, like in the neighborhood, here, I made you some lasagna, eventually you get the pan back. So even though he's John Lennon, she thought, well, where's the pan?
How cool is that? Oh, man. Well, Vinny, man, I could talk to you for hours. I thank you for your time. Any, speaking of, I do have one, because I did tell Carmine I was going to talk to you. And I said, what's a good one that I could ask Vinny? And he says, ask Vinny where my red little vanilla fudge kid went. I got, okay.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good question. I think I ruined it. What happened was he left it. He got drums eventually from Ludwig, which was a maple color, the natural wood, and they were really cool looking, and I loved that. I went, wow. So as a kid, I thought, oh, I could take the red sparkle off the drums, and that'll be wood underneath. Yeah, but when you take the red sparkle laminate off the drums, it rips half the wood with it.
Oh,
Destroyed it. Then I had to cover it. I went to the fabric store and got this like vinyl stuff and covered it. You know, I was a kid. I don't know what I was doing.
Right.
What I was doing. And I don't know what happened really. I didn't think I remember doing the bass drum. So I don't know what happened to that, but that kit would have been worth a lot of money, one, and it was a great kit to keep because it sounded great. So he should have gave it to me.
Well, he said, make sure you ask him for that where would he do with that little red sparkle kit? I want that sparkle kit he was going off. It was pretty funny.
I don't know. And later on, I had pictures of me playing a double bass drum red sparkle kit. And I don't know where those came from either, double bass drum, because he didn't use double bass drum back then with that kit. So I don't know what happened to those drums.
Any drum wars with you and Carmine? Any drum war shows with you and Carmine in the future?
Yeah, there's one coming up in June. I think it's in June, no, July, in Seattle. And then they're working on some more dates, so we'll do some of that too.
Cool.
And then, And then I've been doing a new thing. I did it last year in Europe. I did 25 shows with a really good band in Italy, and we toured Europe and it was called Mob Rules Live, and I did all the Mob Rules songs, plus other stuff that I played on. But, and it was so really successful, and then I went down and did it in South America, and people loved it. Fans loved it. So I'm going to be doing that again starting in June, and then go down to South America again, it looks like. So a lot of things going on.
Now you guys are a busy bunch, but I'm going to do my best to keep playing tracks from Last in Line #2 and even Heavy Crown. And you got any projects that you want to get on the radio, you send them my way, my friend. I will do my best to get them on the air, as I can do that for you. Vinny Appice, Last in Line album is #2, coming to the Chance May 4th. 866-777-8932. And we're going to roll the dice, right, Vinny?
Oh, yeah. We're going to kick butt over there.
We got to roll the dice. I mean, Alice Cooper, Night Ranger, Billy Gibbons, Cheap Trick. I got to get Carmine to do it for the Guitar Zoos. I got to track him down, but we'll get it done. Vinny, thanks for your time today, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pat, and good talking to you. Thanks to all the fans for listening and supporting the band, and we love you guys.
Okay, Vinny Appice, Last in Line here at WBXO. We are classic rock, and we are redefined.